is really intense. I want to tell you guys a really embarrassing situation. Oh. I think it's safe. It's time. It's time! So. Alright. My parents went on vacation for the weekend. And while they were gone, the power went out. Right? So, the power goes out while my parents are gone. And first thing I do is I go and I check the breaker, right? And I flip the switches in the breaker on and off, right? Off and on. And that doesn't work. So, eventually, like, the power mostly comes back on, but some stuff is still off. Eric, thank you. And so ceiling. What do you mean ceiling? What's weird about this? That's creepy. I don't like that. So I call up my parents again, right? And I'm like, oh man. Like, some of the, like, the power in the bathroom still won't come on. And, like, the stove and the microwave and, like, just, like, for some reason, like, this entire wall and then, like, one of the other walls in, like, my bedroom and, like, the bathroom. And so I'm on the phone with my parents. We're walking around. I'm hitting every fucking reset switch on all of the different outlets, and I'm going, like, all around the house, flipping everything, right? Messing with everything. And my parents are like, okay, Pippa, well, we know an electrician, so we'll just have him come over. And I'm like, fine. I don't want to, but fine. I'll let a person I don't know into the fucking house, I guess. So, the electrician comes over. And this is after, like, multiple times. Like, I've gone around, I've been flipping the breakers and stuff again, right? I'm like standing at the breaker box, like, flipping stuff, just seeing if, like, the lights come on and stuff, right? So, the electrician comes over. While I was recording something. And you'll hear, you should hear the thing I recorded in, like, a couple days probably. But let's just say I was, like, yelling some really stupid shit. All right? Like, I was yelling. I was like, thank you so much. Oh my god. Right? I'm like yelling a bunch of really cringy shit and, like, being, like, very, like, cringe. Okay? And the second I stop, the doorbell rings. I am not that far from the front door. I know that this house is not soundproof. So, so I so I opened the door. Like, hey. He's like, hey, hi. I'm like, all right, this way. And I lead him over to the breaker box, just trying to pretend that he didn't hear anything. And he looks at the breaker box, and I'm like, standing there, not sure what to do with myself. Because it's so awkward, right? It's like, do I stand here and like watch you mess with the breaker box and stuff? Like, this man's got a bunch of tools and stuff. I'm like, do I just stand here? I didn't ask or anything. Kit Kat, thank you. But I'm just standing there, just hoping, and he says, "Oh, well, that's your problem. Half of your switches are off. Let me just turn those on." And he flips the switches that I had flipped on and off like a dozen times before. On the phone with my parents, I flipped those fucking switches. But everything comes on. Everything comes on, chat. Everything comes on! Every single thing! It was like, you want to do a walkthrough, see if everything's on? And in my head, I'm like, I know everything's on. I know I'm a giant idiot. I know I'm stupid! So I do my walk of shame throughout the house, checking all the switches. Everything comes on. Everything is on. I'm like, how much do I owe you? And he was like, don't worry about it. Wow, she's so fucking stupid. I'm not even gonna charge her for it. Oh my god. It's so fucking over for me, chat. It's so fucking over for me. It's such bullshit, chat. It's such bullshit. I flicked all those switches, chat. I stood at the door. Flipping the breaker box, and I was looking, chat. Nothing came on. Not applicable. Thank you. He got paid in witnessing you being embarrassed. Gold ass, thank you, Big L, for Big P. We still love you though. That's so cringe. This man heard me yelling stupid, cringe, weird shit, and then witnessed me being a fucking idiot with the breaker box. I'm a dum-dum, thank you. That is the equivalent of telling your mom you can't find something and they find it immediately. This is what I was thinking. Would you say cherry red or candy apple red for the blush? Mick Clark, thank you. That's my Oshi. Pippa's feet taste delicious. Thank you. Jefferson Oliver, thank you. You probably thought, wow, this person must be a TikToker or a VTuber. Wow, this person must be a fucking idiot. One of those YouTuber types. Jesse Jinx, thank you. Pittykin, you are the oats of cringe. Melvin Merkel Hopper, thank you. So you acted like yourself. That was the issue. Shut up! Shut up! Squishy, thank you. You called the man over just to flip the switch back for you. God, you were my Oshi. Glory, tell me, thank you. Overthinking silly Abbott guy didn't charge because the fix didn't actually involve any real work. Pretty common in those circumstances. Alex, thank you for the $10. Not much, Trevor. And Ostrimiana, thank you, you absolute goober. And they'll thank you. Hi, Pippa, Pippa's electrician here for those curious. It did smell mold. Shut up! Yes, thank you. I'm jealous of this electrician now. Pasha Saucer, thank you. How long do you think he was standing at the door before he rang? I don't want to think about it! I don't want to think about it! Oh my god, the worst part is I did like multiple takes, right? So I have no idea. I have no idea at what point, like, he started hearing it was just like, what the fuck? Oh god. Ash Ketchup, thank you. Would you rather eat crickets or expired mayo? I don't know. Probably crickets, because that wouldn't potentially poison me. That gaming, thank you. At least he didn't stay in school, kid. Say stay in school, kid. Crazy Barbara, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'm worried about it. Stormform Doug, thank you. He got a story that money can't buy. Average at best, thank you. I guess I'm glowing a Hoge is where Pippa single brain cell resides. Fuck you! Fuck you! We're going forward. Fuck you. We're continuing this game. This is bullshit. Dick the dick, thank you. For future reference, when a breaker flips, it'll be the wobbly one. Huh? Jesus Christ.